I want to talk about private sector. I want to talk about business. Because the folks that are here, many are supermarket owners. Many are professional, doctors, lawyers, dentists. You know, there's a whole realm of folks from the private sector that are here. And these people are struggling during a bad economy. They're really having a difficult time, yet they find their way here because they see hope and opportunity in this campaign. And let me say something to you. I am very proud of people like Felix Cabrera, who owns this establishment, Rudy Fuerte, who owns a series of restaurants, because they have done their work barehanded. Imagine, they have the resilience to survive this terrible economy. They have the ability to continue to move forward. Many of them settle in neighborhoods throughout East Harlem, Northern Manhattan, with things that are hot and heavy in New York. When other supermarket chains were leaving the city to go to the suburbs, they were staying in these neighborhoods, providing goods and services for our community. And they did it barehanded, with very little government help. Imagine what they could do if they have a partner in government. Imagine what they could do if they had a partner in government. So those folks, the lawyers, the young lawyers that are trying to make ends meet, the doctors that are often overwhelmed with bureaucracies and the onslaught of government upon them, the supermarket owners that sometimes face unfair competition sponsored by government itself. Imagine, they dodged bullets during the bad old days of New York, when neighborhoods were going up in flames. And now government sponsors others to come in and compete unfairly with them. It is fundamentally unfair to hurt small businesses that are trying to make the community better by sponsoring the bigger guy with government dollars and taxpayers' dollars. Is fundamentally un-American to do that. So this campaign is not just about, the DREAM Act and the fact that Congress failed young people, disallowing them access to higher education. This campaign is not just about health care reform. President Obama had to step back. And yes, I give a damn about President Obama's support. I do give a damn about his support. I want his support. I want to make sure that he understands that I will be a partner, that I will be a fighter next to him, that I will speak loud, unafraid, to make sure that the people of the state of New York are well represented. So yes, this campaign is also about making sure that the agenda moves forward, the agenda that America embraced when President Obama gave hope and opportunity to all Americans across the United States. This campaign is also about all the other social issues that are impacting, the student debt loan that has surpassed now credit card loan. Imagine, if you graduate from college right now, the message you get is that your student loan surpassed your credit card loan, your credit card debt. And that it may take you 15 and 20 years to pay that off. And by the time you pay that off, then your children's student loan may kick in, and you may be permanently in debt for the rest of your life. That's the message that you get. Back in 1970, when the current incumbent took office, the sky was the limit. You felt that if you went to school, that the opportunity was there for you, that you didn't have to fight a 15-round fight to get a job. So this is the difference. And although this campaign is about that, it's also about one other fundamental American value. It is about this 12-year-old girl, or the fifth grader, that when the teacher asks him one day, what do you want to do when you grow up? And the fifth grader comes up and says, I want to be a congressman. That fifth grader doesn't have to wait 50 years for that dream to become a reality. That any dream of any young child, whether they're Dominican, black, white, Asian, must not be diluted. It must not be pushed back. That young men, young women will not be standing in the corner and speak until they're spoken to. This campaign is ultimately also about the American dream, the dream of all of us, to have an opportunity to move our families forward, to ensure that the entire community is under a big tent. Not just one neighborhood, not just one people, but the entire 13th Congressional District. So yes, I am unashamedly a Democrat. And yes, I believe very strongly in my progressive values. And yes, I am a supporter of both small businessmen. And yes, I think that the least among us, we must lift them up. And yes, we will go into June 26th and we will become the next congressman of the 13th Congressional District. Yes, we will do that. Because yes, we can. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Felicidades, Adriano.
Thank you.
Bien, bien, bien.